Everything with Meri, it's like, okay, we just need to divide it up.
I mean, Meri didn't seem like...
They say secrets have a way of clawing their way to the surface, no matter how deep they're buried. And in the world of sister wives, no secret has loomed darker or larger than the shadow of Robyn Brown's choices. It began quietly, like all storms do. While the rest of the Brown family struggled under the weight of distance, division, and dissolving trust, Robyn stood behind the curtain, watching, waiting, calculating, and while the family pointed fingers at Kody, at Meri, at Christine, there were whispers that maybe, just maybe, the real puppet master wasn't center stage, but just behind it, gently pulling strings with a smile. The unraveling started not with shouting, but with silence, Christine's silence. A silence filled with loaded glances, half-finished sentences, and deep sighs on camera that hinted at truths too heavy for prime time. And then came the receipts. In a moment that no one could have predicted, a fan-led investigation surfaced on social media, a receipt trail. Thousands of dollars spent, not for family essentials, but on high-end decor, exclusive fashion items, and niche collector goods, all tied back to one shared account. The account that, according to Kody's own words, was meant for family needs only. And just like that, the curtain twitched. But what if this wasn't new? What if this behavior had been happening for years, masked under the umbrella of necessities, while the rest of the wives budgeted meals and worried about heating bills? Janelle's voice cracked during a rare confessional, her eyes glistening as she admitted, "There were months where I didn't know how we were going to pay for groceries, but somehow, there was always money for things Robyn needed." That single line struck a chord. What came next? No one saw coming. A former family friend stepped forward anonymously. Someone who had once sat at Robyn's table. They revealed that Robyn had insisted on controlling the online ordering for family essentials, that she would tell the other wives what they needed and order it herself. The implication was chilling, control over the flow of goods. A gatekeeper to survival. Now, imagine the emotional impact on Christine, who spent years trying to make Downs work for her kids, knowing now that someone else in the household had designer handbags stashed in the closet. And the journal, yes, the journal. Leaked photos from an estate sale, believed to be from the Flagstaff property, revealed the corner of a soft leather journal. Written inside, lists of family goals, asset reallocations, and a chilling line underlined twice. Keep Kody grounded through loyalty. It was more than planning. It felt like strategy. As part one of this emotional saga continues, let's not forget Meri, the first wife. The one who watched everything crumble piece by piece, never fully understanding how the bond she built unraveled in the hands of someone newer, louder, and more calculating. Meri's heartbreak was always visible, but now it felt recontextualized. Was she pushed out or replaced? Coming up next, the voicemail leak, the insider bank slip, and Robyn's confession. The moment she knew the truth was slipping out of her hands. Woe no one was ever supposed to hear. But when a family friend close enough to have once been in the Brown inner circle leaked the short but damning clip, everything shifted in Robyn's voice. There was no sweetness, no trembling sadness, just one sharp phrase whispered in frustration. They don't understand that this family only works when they follow. That single sentence sent shockwaves through the fan base. Was this how Robyn truly saw the dynamic? Not as equals, not as sisters in plural marriage, but as followers, subordinates. And it wasn't just words. A recently leaked document, an internal household financial statement, showed discrepancies in spending. Over 70% of the shared emergency fund had been withdrawn across 2 years for expenses tied to Robyn's household, private tutors, spa visits, boutique purchases, and a custom home decor consultant. Meanwhile, Christine had publicly stated she couldn't even afford a reliable car for her daughter's college move. When fans zoomed into one section labeled miscellaneous home upgrades, they spotted something haunting: custom surveillance installation. For what purpose? No one truly knows. But the implication lingered like a ghost. Then came the moment everything cracked open. Janelle, once the calm and collected force, stood in a testimonial interview. Eyes red, voice shaking. not with sadness, but rage. I trusted her. I defended her. I thought she was like us, but she was never like us. That sentence echoed, and it was soon confirmed. Robyn had been quietly listed as a co-signer on a private property deed. Not in Flagstaff, not in Vegas, but in a quiet gated neighborhood hours away. A home Kody had visited for business, but never discussed on the show.